What is going on, everyone? My name is Steve from Burke Family 54 Comics. Welcome to another live stream. We're going to be talking about mystery boxes and comic books in general with DJ LINX and Adrian Panda Awesome 316. Before we do that, let's hit that intro. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start bringing in the panel. First up, we got DJ LINX. What up, though?
Yo, what up? What's going on, everybody? How you doing? How you doing, Steve? Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. We also have Adrian Panda Awesome from the 316. What up, dude?
What up? What up? How's everybody doing today?
Dude, we are doing well. We are doing well. We're going to be talking comic books today, specifically mystery boxes, which you don't really see a lot of on my channel. There's a couple there on DJ LINX's desk there, and I think Adrian might have an unboxing to do as well. We'll get to that very, very shortly. Let's go ahead and say hi to a couple people up in the chat. All right, first up, very first person we had in here was Alex Tapia. What up, dude? Let's go, Vatos. Yeah, buddy, it is Morphin time. What's up, Mark?
About those locals? The
king of the unboxing is in the building. Yes, that would be DJ for sure. You were like frozen there, DJ. I don't know what's going on, but you're frozen.
Oh, am I?
You are frozen still. What's up, Comic Con? How's it going?
Oh, shit.
Sinden TSP. What up, though? How's it going? Okay. Austin LeMay. Hello. What's up? You are not frozen. Well, I don't know. It went back and forth. Yeah, I thought about. What's up, Remy Q? How's it going, man? I thought about going sleeveless, but it's pretty like Panic Until. It's pretty cold today in Kansas.
Yeah, it's in the 30s, high 20s, low 30s.
Yeah, it is cold for sure. What up, Robert? How's it going, man? Congrats on that bro box win last night on Two Brothers Comics, and congrats again to Two Bros for getting not just 25, not just 26, but 2,700 plus subscribers. They are killing it for sure. What's up, Aram Bose? How's it going, man? Dude, that is a sick avatar. That looks like the artwork done by that guy that does that. I don't even know his name. I think it's Adrian. I think that's his name. He's doing a Mighty Morphin #4 exclusive, and I've seen his artwork before. It looks pretty cool. I like the color on that. What's up, Mountain Peak Comics? How's it going? Flash Ray Videos. What up, though? How's it going, man? Let it go. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're getting him back in here. Louis 13. Hello. How's everyone doing? We are doing well, man. All the dads cheer. My daughter is having fun with a friend right now. I got a mystery box for you. You did. You sent me a mystery box. Yes, you did. But we're talking specifically about what's up, Tori Tate? How's it going? Having one. Yeah, there you go. We're specifically going to be talking about comic book mystery boxes. You do not see a lot on my channel. I've done a torpedo box, which I kind of already knew what was in it. I've done, I bought one off eBay one time. I did a jabroni box one time, and I may have done maybe one or two others. But normally, I don't really like to do mystery boxes just because I don't really like to, like, I don't know. I don't like everything being a mystery. If I'm going to pay a certain amount of money, I want to know what I'm getting. DJ LINX, it looked like you're about to say something. What's up, man?
Am I back? Am I back? I'm having those technical difficulties. I'm having flashbacks for my 300 subscriber giveaway, and I almost had a heart attack.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see me?
We can see you. It's a little blurry, a little bit, but you're back. We got you. There's another.
All right, cool.
I need to check it out. So we're going to be talking about mystery boxes today, and I know for a fact Panda has won a pretty big GP multiple times, and I don't know if DJ LINX, I see you get a lot of mystery boxes. I don't know if a lot of those have GPs or not, because I'm not sure if you've said those before, but I know that you've won one GP as well. Do grand prizes make you guys want to buy mystery boxes, or is there another reason why you guys like to buy mystery boxes a lot? Because if you guys don't know, Panda, DJ LINX are the kings of mystery boxes on the old YouTube.
You could start off, Panda.
For me, like when they announce a GP, that's usually when I start going after a box. Like with this one that we're going to open today, I know I talked to Steve about one of my gets for 2021, and that's that Wolverine 1, that Frank Miller cover. They had several of those. They also had Secret Wars 8, and I think they had a couple of ASM 300s, all raw. So you're not looking for a specific size box. If you do win, it's already going to be inside the box. There's other times where, I bought like 10 mystery boxes all at once, which Steve knows.
Yes,
I got in trouble with my wife because
you did get in trouble for that. I remember that.
Yeah, they all showed up all at once, and so I took a picture of it all on my couch because I'm pretty sure that's where I was going to be sleeping that night. The reason why I went so heavy with that one was because of the chance to get a TMNT 100, which was that gold Jenica cover, the Turtle Mania cover.
I thought that was the one with the Spawn.
Yeah. So the thing about it is that when I was doing it, I didn't realize that one had ended already and that they had announced another GP, which I was really happy that I won that GP. And the GP was, and for those that don't know what GP is grand prize. And so that GP had changed because that Spider-Man booth changes it every week. I had no idea that they changed it every week. I thought it was like every 2 weeks or something like that. And so the 10 boxes that I had ordered were actually for a Spawn #1 black and white signed by Todd McFarlane in that green. And that comic book had a fair market value of $3,000. And I ended up actually winning. And that was my very first slab ever. So I thought that was a really special time for me during that time. But,
Wow,
yeah,
I can't believe you won
Austin
that.
was actually going for the same deal on that one too. So
Dana won a GP I was going for, and I won a GP he was going for.
yeah.
Trade. Yeah, for me, it depends on the company. So for like that Spider-Man booth and Boxed Heroes, I'll get those for the GP because those are lower price points. So I think Panda, I did the same thing where I got like 10 boxes for that Spawn, and then for, I don't know if it was Boxed Heroes or that Spider-Man booth, there was the Turtle Mania, the one with Mikey on the beach. So I got like 10 boxes of those as well, and that's a lottery ticket. You know what I mean? If it's a box that I get from an Instagrammer or something like that, I don't really care if there's going to be a GP, because I think those boxes are curated for value by collectors for collectors. So I don't really care about the Instagrammer put together boxes. I think those boxes are going to be phenomenal regardless. Whereas the bigger companies like Box Heroes and that Spider-Man booth, they get you. That's the hook. You have a chance to win the GP, which I'm not complaining about that. People have to make their money.
Yeah, and that's absolutely another good point. Is I've gotten a lot of Instagram mystery boxes as well from like people like Harsh Life Spotlights, his brother Show You Sauce, getting their sauce packs, and B Ramey. B Ramey had a really good mystery box, which I've got another mystery box from B Ramey that I still need to open up. I'm gonna make that an edited video, so I'm gonna save that one. But I have a Box Heroes one today that we can actually take a look at and, maybe break it down on what we're looking for. Like when I'm getting it from an Instagrammer, like I'm looking for value. Usually they don't have GPs most of the time. If they do, they announce it either later or they say, hey, you've got an entry into this. So that's a cool thing. I know John DeCon had one. If you guys know him on Instagram, he is JC Collectibles. He had a mystery box, and there's just a couple of things that you look for in these kind of mystery boxes is like, there's going to be at least one or two, dollar bin finds in there, right? Because it's got to be a filler. Now, if the whole box is a filler, then that box was trash. You know what I'm saying?
Super trash. Yeah, I've been a victim of those.
Yeah, exactly. And I've been a victim of those too. But, these are the chances that you take. A lot of people don't guarantee the value. Now, those that do guarantee the value, that's when you really look for, like, was it really worth how much I put into this box?
Yeah.
I feel you.
Definitely. Yeah, I know. And it's definitely that value's there. Luckily, I haven't been burned that many times. And if we do get a trash box filled with dollar bin books, then you're not going to get my business anymore. So that's on me, because that's the game we play with these mystery boxes. Hopefully the seller will take it serious and want to give you the value, your bang for your buck. And that's the game we play. It's a dangerous game sometimes. Luckily, not too often, so that's good.
We talked about GPs being a big reason why you guys like to get mystery boxes, but you guys also talked about how you guys like to just get regular mystery boxes from regular comic book fans, Instagram people. What draws you to those mystery boxes? Is it just because it's like Christmas, you don't know what's in the box, and it's just exciting to think about what possibly could be in there, or is there another reason why you guys like to get mystery boxes? Because like I said, I don't like a mystery. I want to know what I'm getting and what I'm paying for it. You know what I mean? So what draws you guys to mystery boxes more?
For the ones that I get off Instagram, I usually have a relationship with that person first. If I know they're a good dude, if I know they're good people, I usually, I'll take their word for it. If they're coming out with the mystery box, I want to be there to support them. Like World Travel Nerd, Jacob, like I said, B. Ramey. These are all people that I've had, interactions with before and have great relationships with them. And so I trust that if they say they're coming out with the mystery box, that it's going to be good. I don't like to be burned. It's hard for me to, to buy off of Instagram if I don't already have a relationship with that person. Like I have to look at DJ LINX's videos on YouTube to see, like, should I get these eye candy boxes? And man, from what I've seen, they have been fire. So, I may take the chance off of buying from eye candy off Instagram because people like DJ LINX, who does videos that show what their boxes were like. So for me, like I said, Instagram, I have to have that relationship with that person first before I take that chance.
Yeah, for me, it's reputation. So if somebody hits me up in the DMs talking about, hey, buy my mystery box, usually I'll search it on YouTube and see if other people bought it. If it's if nothing comes up and it's the first time, I'll probably pass. I'll probably leave you on scene without a response. Sorry for everybody that I've done that to. But sometimes, because people have reached out and was just, it depends on the way you reach out. So Bad Guy Comics, for example, was just like, yo, I love your videos. I want to send you a box. If you like this box, then you buy the next one. Fine. So I thought that was pretty cool. Back Issue Comics, who was one of my favorite mystery boxes that he puts together, he reached out, was just like, I saw that box that you opened and that box was trash. Try one of my boxes. And I was just like, yo, okay. So it all depends on the way you reach out. But definitely reputation, I think, plays a big part. So like with eye candy that Adrian, you just mentioned eye candy, their reputation is solid. And I've seen like Alex Wink Inc. open some boxes, Small Town Collectibles, and I was dying to get one of those boxes, and I just opened it this past week. But definitely reputation.
Wow. I did not know that reputation played that big of a role in the community, but it makes sense. It really, really does. Tappy,
no, it makes. Oh, my bad.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, no, reputation makes a lot of sense because there's people, without naming any names, there are mystery box companies or Instagrammers that have a terrible reputation, and I don't want to put any negativity out there, but opening their boxes is sort of like a joke. So their reputation plays a big factor. So sorry for cutting you off with Tappy.
Oh no, it's good, man. I'm glad you said that. Tappy has said, I just noticed DJ LINX has a fat stack of boxes next to him. Yes, he does. It's a little eye candy for the video. Boom! I
want air.
I also remember Panda's picture of all 10 of those books or those boxes from that Spider-Man booth. That was funny. That's when he won the GP. So let's see here. Yeah, I got a mystery box on IG after seeing DJ LINX showing back issue comics. It was curated to my liking. It was great. Nice. See, there you go.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Here's an example. I would love to get a copy of X-Men #2 from the 90s Generally Run. But again, I paid like $40 for Mystery Box. Yeah, so that's what I paid. I didn't say this earlier, and Austin LeMay was talking about it. He does a mystery mail calls, which is, it's like a mystery box, but you kind of do know kind of what's in it. And I did buy the Comic Tom one when it had the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 55, but I didn't know what else was in it, and that was going to be kind of fun. I was kind of let down overall by the other books, but I was glad to get the book that I did get for sure. What happened to take a book, leave a book mystery box? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, so I think Tacoma Comics started it, and I did a video on it where they sent a big box of, it was like 50 books in a box, and you took.
Oh. We're in the middle of a great story. We're in the middle of a great story.
Oh, he looks like he's pinkies up too.
Dude,
it looks like he's that good into a story.
He is.
Oh,
man, darn it. All right, let me do this.
You know, that's one of the other things is, you know, DJ LINX was talking about it earlier. You know, there are some people that have bad reputations, and, you know, reputation is a lot of things. You know, if you're putting out a mystery box, you're putting yourself out there. You're putting your name out there. You're wanting to entice people to come on and, you know, keep on business. Some of my favorite mystery boxes have been, you know, people saying, hey, this is my first line of mystery boxes coming out. And so I sometimes jump at, you know, people that are doing it for the first time because they're wanting to make a really good name for themselves. So they're going to really pack in a lot of those boxes with some really fire stuff because they want people to keep coming back for their mystery boxes. So when people say, hey, this is my first run, you know, sometimes that little voice inside me goes, get it. I'm like, okay, yeah. All right, I might have to jump on it because this is their first run. And usually first runs are pretty fire books. So
yeah, no, he wasn't happy for sure.
Yes, Adrian, I completely agree with you. Whenever somebody says this is my first run or that you see they're putting a run together, usually I jump on the chance because they want to succeed and they want to establish their reputation in the mystery box game. So 9 out of 10 times, I'm going to jump on somebody's first run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's another person that does a lot of mystery boxes, Bearded Comic Bro. He does a lot of the box heroes. That's usually one of the reasons why I got into the box heroes and got my very first box heroes box was because of watching people like Greg, Bearded Comic Bro, do his. He's got some really fire stuff sometimes. Sometimes it's hit and miss. You know, not all the time is that one single mystery box going to be just all fire because, I mean, this is the name of the game. You play to win, right?
It's a gamble.
It's a gamble every single time.
Yep.
Would any of you guys think about creating your own mystery boxes? I can answer that really quickly, and I'll let everyone else do it. I don't know how many times I've messaged Panda about making my own mystery box. It's got to be 20 to 30 different times I've talked to him about it. I'm like, okay, should I do this? Is this a good price? Are these good GPs? And I went back and forth, and what I always come back to are like 2 or 3 main things. Is one, I don't like selling books in general, honestly. Like if you watch my auctions, I don't really put up that many big books because I don't like getting rid of books. Number 2, I don't want anyone to feel like let down when they open a box because I've seen that many times. I've felt that. And I don't want anyone to feel that way when they open my box. And I think those are the only 2 reasons. Oh, number 3, I couldn't come up with the right price for it. So that's why I've never done one. That doesn't mean I won't do one because I've thought about doing one this year. Later, maybe the slab price, and maybe I'll talk about it later. But that's why I haven't done one. Panda, DJ, are you guys gonna do your own mystery boxes sometime?
I don't know, to be quite honest. I was thinking about it, but I don't want to pull the trigger. I could imagine it's super stressful to do it. It's just stressful when I edit the videos and I get like the last solds and put them together. But just to I don't know how these guys do it to grab books and do the research, put the time and effort into it, and make sure everyone hits that value. That's the most important thing, is to make sure that people hit the value and even go over the value. And for me, that'll be too stressful. Life is stressful enough opening the boxes. Imagine putting them together.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And plus another thing is it's my name. My name is being put out there. And so many times have I seen a trash box happen out there, and they're like, yo, if you ever come across this person, do not get their mystery box. I don't want to be known as that person that you shouldn't be getting mystery boxes from, because that's my name out there. I built, I'd like to think that I built, a nice name for myself out in the comic book community, as being one of the nice guys out there, because that's how I am. I mean, Steve, you and I have met in person before. We joke around all the time, and we've got this great relationship because that's who I am. I am that nice guy, and that's the kind of name that I want to put out for myself. And so when people see me, I want them to go Panda instead of man, get this dude out of here, man. This dude needs to get out.
You sold me a crap box. Yeah, like your reputation is on the line when you do that. And like I said, that's another reason why I haven't done it. If I ever end up doing a mystery box, I will say I will show like all the books beforehand, like what would be in it, so people know like, okay, this is what I'm getting into before they actually buy it. Because I feel like showing off what goes into the boxes helps buyers decide maybe I do or maybe I don't want to buy those boxes.
Yeah, that's a great point. Previewing the books. So on Instagram, you'll see some people preview some of the books, whether it's the grand prizes or just some of the top hits. Because even though there's not going to be a GP in every box or slab in every box, you will get some top hits. And I think Michael Ackery is good at doing that when he was doing his mystery box run. Great at previewing the books. So was Retriever Comics. And yeah, great preview posts. And see, this is where you can get, even though you're not going to win the GP, you're going to get some dope ass books.
Boom.
Yeah, and Michael Ackery's come out with a series of how to put together a great mystery box. And his series has been really helpful. I've shared his series with people like Yahweh on Instagram. But at the time, I don't think Yahweh was as known in the Instagram community, so people really didn't get his mystery boxes. I've tried sharing it with everybody because, I do have that reputation to steer you in the right direction. Like I'm that kind of person that if I don't have the answers, I will get you in touch with somebody that does have the answers. And so I try to be that person that you can to go through. So I get messages all the time like, hey, I saw you open up this mystery box. Could you tell me of other mystery boxes out there? And, it means everything to me to try and help this person out. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah. And I regret missing out on Yahweh's first box. So I know he put it out there and he was just like, oh, we're going to do this mystery box. And I didn't know him like that. And then after, talking to him and through our group chat and things like that, this dude has nothing but fire. Dude. So I really regret not getting that first mystery box. I thought for a first run, the price point was a bit high, especially when you don't have that name recognition in the game.
That was my next question is what is the best price or what's your favorite price for a mystery box? You guys go ahead and answer that. I'm going to try to say hi to some people in the chat here. So what's your favorite price for a mystery box?
You want to go first, Panda?
No, you go.
That's a great question. So I've run the gamut of mystery box prices from $27, I think was like the cheapest one that I've opened, and I got some great value out of that, all the way up onto $500. And then within the next week or two, we're going to see something that's going to be crazy. My favorite price point, it's the seller. So what happens is I can get 10 Boxed Heroes mystery boxes, but I'm only going to get okay value in those boxes. But if I know I'm getting something, let's say Old Man Collectibles, Eddie from Old Man Collectibles, he put together his run and it was $165. I have a relationship with him, so I was just like, let me get that. I got great value in that. Taylor Winder put together a run, only $100. Great value, and I got a dope ass original art print from that. And Small Town Collectibles, his first run was only $55. And I wind up pulling over $200 in value from that. So I'm pretty comfortable spending anything from $55 to $250 without hesitation, as long as if the person is reputable and I know that I'm gonna get great value out of the box.
Right. For me, I'm that poor man where I've got a budget that I can't go over, and that budget is usually about $60. So for my price point, you know, I'm looking to get the most out of my mystery boxes. So if I'm buying something for $60, I'm looking for a high value inside that box. So, you know, I usually try to stay within, you know, the $30 to $60 range. I've never bought a $100 mystery box. To me, that's a really high price point. Like, I really have to see what other people are getting out of those boxes and really do my research before I pull the trigger on something that's going to be over $100. Now, so many times have I looked at that Spider-Man booth because, you know, I've had really good luck with that Spider-Man booth in getting their $250, you know, V12, V17 or 18 boxes. That's $250 in value. But that company itself does a lot of exclusives. And so their boxes are mainly packed with those exclusives. Now, those exclusives are stuff that I buy on the regular. So if I were to buy something within the year, and then here comes their V12 or V17 box, and I'm getting that same exclusive in there, like, I'm not going to be happy about it. So I haven't pulled the trigger on a $250, you know, V17 box or whatever, because of things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, and I agree with you for that Spider-Man booth. They're a great company, and I guess they're a victim of what's going on with the whole pandemic and stuff like that, where they aren't able to go to cons and access books the way they normally would. So I stopped buying from them. So I have gotten two great value and everything, but then seeing that they're just liquidating their exclusives variants. And if you pre-order them or bought them beforehand, you're going to get the same books in the mystery box. So that was the point of getting the mystery box. That's no shade on them. I know they're just a victim of what's going on with the pandemic and not being able to go to cons.
Yeah, and that's true. Because there's a video that I edited that I never put out because it was trash. So what ended up happening was I did a box battle, what I call a box battle, with my son. He really wanted to be on my channel, so I said, let's do a box battle. So I bought 2 That Spider-Man booth boxes, right? Just the regular V2 boxes. Shot for shot, every box or every comic that we pulled out, and there's like, what, 5 comics in there, right?
And this is 5 comics.
Yeah, exact same comic for everyone we pulled out. Exact same. I was just like, wow, I can't put this out there. Like, I don't want to discredit that Spider-Man booth, but that was probably my worst experience with them. Like, I love that Spider-Man booth. I love JPG McFly with the way that they do a lot of things. But man, I could not believe that book for book, we were the same ones, every single one. And they were all those Virgin exclusives as well. Yeah. So it was like, wow.
That just happened. That just happened this past week on Taylor Winder's channel. He opened the box with Fergie, the V16s, and book for book, exact same books down to the slab that was in both.
Wow.
Great value. So they definitely hit over there 250 mark, especially with the slab, the OFR small slab, but it was legit the same exact, the 10 books, the t-shirt, and the slab.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Smaller guys put together better boxes for sure. The bigger companies are just thinning out their undesirable books more often than not. Yeah, I can see that for sure. I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you guys talked about hitting value, and I've seen sometimes where it's like the value may be like $10 more, but like I still feel like sometimes those boxes aren't even worth that. Like, is there a certain type of like hitting value that you want to get? Like, do you want to hit exactly the amount what you paid for it? Obviously, anything more than that, or like, what are you looking for when you're opening a mystery box? Like, is there certain keys, or like what are you basically looking for in terms of like value when you're opening mystery boxes?
So for me, I think you definitely want your money's worth, but there's a caveat with that, right? So if I spend $50 for, never mind shipping, $50 for a mystery box, and I get $50 in value, I'm gonna scratch my head a little bit, because in that instance, I would have just went to the store and picked up whatever books that I wanted. Sure. But definitely, you want your value over the amount of money that I paid for box. Like, there's instances, an instance I paid $200 for a box and got like $512 back in value, which was phenomenal. But with the bigger, I'll speak to the bigger money boxes. In those big boxes, you want like keys, you want hard to find books, you want those exclusive variants that are super hard to find, those ratio variants, the incentive variants, you want those things. Keys are awesome. And then one other thing with the bigger, the big boy boxes, as people have branded them, the less is more. So if you get a $250 box and there's 10 comics in there, you're going to know that those should be big hits, those comics. And that's what I appreciate when people put it out. I have a $250 box. You're going to get 9 raw books, possibly a slab. But then out of those raw books, there's going to be tremendous value in those raw books. And then if you want them to be extra investment to send them off to CGC, you're going to wind up hitting tremendous value 10 years down the road when CGC sends your books back.
Yeah. And, for me, it's this weird thing that I get with comic books. I get this vibe. So for me, it's a feeling. It's the experience of opening up the mystery box. There's so many times have I gotten some from Instagrammers where the box itself was only like $30, but the experience of opening up that $30 mystery box, whether or not it hit value or not, was fun. The comic books themselves brought me back to nostalgia, to things that I grew up with. And so I'm excited to get a Street Fighter, with Jean-Claude Van Damme on it. You know what I mean? Like, movie was trash, but that movie was everything to me when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So when I get a book like that, that book makes me feel happy. It makes me feel good. And so the last time I opened up a mystery box from Two Brothers Comics, it was curated towards me. The value was probably about the value that I put into the box, but the experience itself was what made that even more enjoyable for me, was because of the vibes that the comic books gave me. And so I had a lot of fun opening up each comic book and showing it off and just being like, oh man, I can't believe this. Like, this is something that I've been looking for. I mean, it may be a $1 or $2 book, but it's something that I've been, looking for. So it's all just about the experience for me in opening up a mystery box. And of course, like LINX was saying, I do want to get the value of the box. But at the end of the day, did I have fun opening up the box? That's what I'm looking for as well. Yeah, no, definitely.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you about nerdy girl boxes. I really couldn't.
Let's just keep it moving. I feel you on the nerdy girl thing, but let's keep it positive.
We'll talk afterwards about that.
But Panda, to your experience, getting like some old nostalgic books is awesome. Like Jim Lee's X-Men run are a dime a dozen, and I'm always happy when I get early X-Men. Spawn you can still get in dollar bins, like some of the earlier books. I'm always happy to get those, and no matter the price point of the box, I'm super happy to get Spawn. I'm super happy to get X-Men, and I'm over the moon whenever I get a Todd McFarlane Spider-Man book.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the other things, because it's me, I'm not too big of a DC guy. I've said it before.
Me neither.
I'm not that big of a DC guy. Like, I'm a big Batman guy, but I don't know all the keys to Batman. So when I see an old Batman book, I get pretty excited about it because I'm like, ooh, I remember seeing this in the stores or something like that, or, and things like that. But when I see like an Aquaman book, like, my heart doesn't flutter or anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what do you do from there?
You could totally tell, like, my mystery box unboxings. Like, I'll be like, oh, then I'll be like, oh, Aquaman, yay!
There was that one.
I try to hide it, but sometimes it's just like, this guy.
Remember when you opened that Dick Tracy? There was Dick Tracy in there, and you're like, I don't need this. No one wants this.
That was a rough box. I think out of all the boxes, so if we're gonna talk about negative boxes, that box for me was probably the worst box that I put the video out of. And there were 2 other boxes from a company I will not name that I filmed videos, and the boxes were so trash. I was just like, I don't want to put it out there. Number one, I don't want to put any negativity out there. Like, I like throwing little jabs and making jokes and stuff like that because that's just my personality. But if there's any like negative stuff, I really don't want to put that out in the atmosphere. And I don't want to be known for, like, I wouldn't want that video to get 1 million views of just me trashing a company. So I was just like, I'm not even going to put these out.
I feel you.
And that's the reason why I didn't put out that one for that Spider-Man booth, because I mean, I love that company, but that was just one of one of the worst experiences I had was because not even my son was excited to get the same book as I did. You know, like, and for me, his mood really changed my mood. Like the new TMNT movies that came out with Michael Bay. You know, I watched those by myself first time, hated them. Watched it with my kids. I totally saw it in a whole new light. I love those movies now because I watched them with my kids. They gave me a whole new experience. And so I was feeding off of his energy when we were opening up those mystery boxes. And man, the disappointment in his face every single time we pulled out the same book, it was heartbreaking. So I didn't want to put out that video because what if it does go viral? You know, I'm not there to try and trash a company because that's actually a company that I really do like to support. You know, I share their stuff all the time on Instagram. And so it was really hard for me to put together a video like that. So,
yeah. So I just want to, if you don't mind, Steve, I was just about to say, could you bring that comment up?
I was going to, before you say anything, I feel like I know your answer because you always say at the end of your videos, one specific phrase, and that is why you did not do those 2 videos. Am I right? Because you always say,
spread love is the Brooklyn way.
Yes. And that's why you didn't do those videos, right?
No. What happens is I see Comic-Con's point, like, you know, we should warn other members, but up until that point, that company, and we haven't named it yet on the show, has a great reputation. I just got bad boxes. And I guess it was like the way I had placed my order was maybe different or something like that. Because I bought like, so their boxes are, let's just say $50. That's not what the price is, but their boxes were $50. I was just like, let me get 4 mystery boxes. And instead of sending 4 mystery boxes at $200, they sent 1 mystery box at $200. So it was just put together really, really bad. But that was only my experience. If I had looked and seen other people's videos and saw that they had the same experience, then maybe I would have put the video out there. But I've seen great things from that company.
I want to ask you guys a question here, and then we can get to Panda's unboxing here. Because are you going live here in 20 minutes, Panda? Or is it in an hour and 20 minutes?
It's an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay, so we have time. All right, cool. What is your guys' favorite boxes to buy? Is there a specific 1 or 2 or 3 that you guys like more than others that you always come back to? You order, like, let's say every month or every couple weeks?
Yeah, for me, surprise, I buy a lot of mystery boxes, but definitely one of my favorites is just because we have a friendship and a kinship, and then he's from New York, Macho the Collector. So I always, if I need a box, I'll hit up Macho and be like, yo, send me a $100 whole box or whatever the case is. He has an interesting way of doing his boxes where you're getting little hits, and then the final hit is a big hit. Definitely back issue comics. He'll throw up, he has a $250 box. I'll be like, let me get that. A couple of weeks ago, oh, damn, this is a spoiler alert. So I have a $500 box that he was promoting for a couple of weeks. And every day I would look at his post and I was just like, and I would DM him, I was like, dude, stop teasing me. So one day I was like tired, wasn't thinking, and I was like, let me get that. So definitely Macho and back issue comics. And that's New York bias. I'm not going to lie. We're all from New York.
Okay. All right.
For me, my favorite mystery boxes have been Instagrammers. I had a really great experience with B. Ramey, and he's only put out 1 series of boxes so far. And that series was so good, I went back and bought another one. So I'm hoping to open that up here pretty soon. I've had it for a couple weeks. Some things have happened inside my life that I haven't been able to get to it, but I'm going to get into it. My other favorite one is the Show You Sauce. Show You Sauce is another friend of mine off Instagram. He's based out there near Austin LeMay in Arizona. You know, the things that he has inside his boxes are actually geared towards what I like. He puts in Mighty Morphin Power Ranger cards in there that he got from the 90s. He does his own art that he puts in. So he puts in prints that he's done, and this one up here is the Casey Jones one that I got from him. And the dude is an awesome artist. He does a lot of graffiti art, And so that's always something that I've always been gravitating towards is graffiti art. And so it was just really cool on how he does a lot of things. His boxes usually hit value, if not more. But it's just the whole presentation of the thing. I wish I had one of their boxes, but he also has a claim page that he does with his wife called the Comic Katana. And they do from a Sunday to Sunday claim page. But man, the marketing that they have, like he'll spray paint katana all over the side of the mailer. On their actual Geminis, he'll have a whole big page that says the shoyu sauce or whatever it is. I mean, the marketing itself has got to cost more than the boxes they're putting out.
Yeah, definitely. No, I laugh at somebody, Mike B. Comic Town Mystery Box was good, but what's up with all the Mighty Morphin blah? Shots fired. Shots fired.
Shots fired. We did have some questions here about the Comic Vantage mystery box. I don't know if you guys have done one of those or not. Have you guys done one?
I've never done it. I've seen other people unbox them, and they're pretty good. Yeah, I just never did it. Never did it.
Yeah, I've done one Comic Vantage box, and that was actually sent to me by Comic Fu. And I was on their Mystery Men show with him and Squatchy. And the books that I got were really good. I enjoyed it. It was really DC heavy, but it was Batman heavy. So I actually enjoyed the box itself. And the thing that I like about their Comic Vantage boxes is the big hits that they have, they'll actually put a sticker with the value of the book to show like, hey, this isn't just some dollar bin book. This is a $45 book. This is a $25 book. And so they'll put it right there on with a sticker to show you like, hey, this isn't just some run-of-the-mill book. Like this is a variant that's heavily sought after, or this is a 1 in 2,000 book or something like that, you know?
Yeah. I love when they put on the back of the book, because I'm new to the comic game, so I just jumped back in April. So there's a lot of things that I don't know, especially with more modern books. So I love when, if it's a first appearance or something important, I love when they put it like on the back of the book. It makes me look knowledgeable and not look like a dumbass like I look 90% of the time. But with the values, so you brought up a good point when they put the value in the back of the book. I always do my own research after that, just in case. There's been times where somebody would say, for example, this is a $40 book, and then it sold yesterday for $3.99. And I'm just like, okay, even though prices do fluctuate, fair market value fluctuates, but it's always not what the person is asking for it, what the person actually is willing to pay for it. And that's what I do with the last solds on eBay.
Yeah. And that's actually something that I do appreciate that you do with your videos is as you're showing it, you're actually showing the value of the last sold.
I love that.
That's something that I've been thinking about doing with my videos, but it's just a lot of freaking work, man. I don't know how you do it. So that's one of the things that I like about your videos, man, is that not only do you show the value of the book of the last sold, but you show the total value of the box at the very end. So this way, you know what kind of boxes are either hitting the value or hitting overvalue.
Yeah, and overvalue is always a good thing.
And that's kind of the goal, it seems like, for sure. A lot of times I will message DJ LINX privately about whether a box is trash or amazing, just because I don't want someone to see my comment and be like, yo, this guy's an a-hole or something, you know what I mean? A lot of times I'm like, DJ, that box is trash, or like, yo, that was amazing, or something like that. So
which was weird to me when you were like, hey, that Dick Tracy box is awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said that.
No, tough crowd.
That's some dry humor for sure.
Yeah, it's tough crowd. No, you were like, oh, that box was terrible. I agree with you.
I did. I may have said that. Yes. I won't ever buy a mystery box again. I don't want random filler comics. I want specific books and know exactly the value of the book. You know, I don't really know if I'm never going to do that again either. I bought a couple from Chino Comics and More, which is taking a break like they always do. I bought 2 boxes from them. One was a UF4 that Panda won, who he thought they tried to give it to me to win, but Panda won that one. And another one was the GP was ASM 300, which Selwyn won. And so I was really buying those boxes to support them because they're great friends of mine, but also I wanted to try it out too, and obviously win. So Dick Tracy equals super fire.
So it burns when you pee.
Here's another set of books that really take me back and give me real joy. Detective Comics from the 80s. Okay, I feel you. You look it up. So we talked about mystery boxes and all this stuff a lot today, and about you guys' favorites and favorite prices. Panda has an unboxing that he's about to do, right?
Yeah. So this is actually my very first Box Heroes box. And one of the people that I know that buys a lot of Box Heroes is Greg. And I've seen a lot of his videos. And so that's what actually made me decide to go ahead and pull the trigger on a Box Heroes box. Because I saw the GP, like I said, was that Wolverine 1, had some, Secret Wars 8, and an ASM 300, and these were all raw books. So to see a regular box like this and know that I have a chance at one of those 3 big boy books, I'm actually pretty happy about. So
let's see what's in it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, so first off, we have a Thor versus Loki 90s card.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. We got some stickers. We got an Iron Man. We've got a Bunny Stormtrooper.
Nice.
Okay. And then we have a card from Box Heroes. And they actually have other ways that you could win by sharing the stuff on Instagram, on Facebook, and stuff like that. So I know they give out free books. And I think Southern Comic Geek has actually won one of their Instagram freebies. So one thing that I have noticed with a lot of these is that in Box Heroes, every single one of their comics, which I'm looking at it right now, all of them are in Mylar, which is amazing. So anytime you get something like that, that's pretty cool. Okay, so everything is facing down, so I'll just go up from the bottom. So this first one we have, oh, nice. Okay. This is a Ryan Brown Marvel vs. Alien variant. Okay. Then we have some Eternals. This is the Lineal Francis Yu variant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then we have, King in Black #1. This is the Ryan Stegman Secret variant.
Yeah, the Secret variant, yeah.
Oh, that was a Secret variant? Okay, nice.
Yeah, with Thing instead of the Hulk.
It's got the Thing in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then it looks like we've got a loose book. This is Fantastic Four 2021 calendar.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, awesome. It's an actual calendar.
Nice.
That's actually pretty cool.
That's helpful.
I hang that in my office. Okay. Then we've got an Art Germ variant from Return of the Valkyries. Okay. Last 3 books. We've got a old classic Wonder Woman, a 40 center.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, it looks like she's quitting being a Wonder Woman there.
I've had my fill of the evils of man's world. As of now, I quit.
Okay.
She probably saw Wonder Woman 84.
I guess Magic Lasso can tell us if that's a key or not.
Right. Okay. Then we have Thing versus Deathlock. Okay. And this last, I've got 2 more, I guess. Okay. This last one. Okay, Spectacular Spider-Man. This is number 203. Pretty cool Carnage cover. And it looks like I've got a Top Cow sketch cover. Black and white. I don't know who that's by, but this is pretty dope.
That is cool.
It might be from Benitez. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's nice.
How much was that box?
This box, I do believe, is 40 shipped.
Gotcha. Let me do this.
Are we gonna critique the box?
I mean, we can if you guys want. We can critique it if you guys want to. That's up to you. Panda, it was your box. What did you think of it?
A lot of newer stuff. I noticed there was a lot of stuff that has just come out, like the Venom with the alien, the versus the alien, the Eternal. Yeah, and then the King in Black #1. It is cool that it is the secret variant.
That's cool.
And then the other ones, I just don't know anything about. Like the Return of Valkyries, I have no idea about it. I have no idea about Wonder Woman. I'll probably ask Magic Lasso about this one.
What number was that?
This is number 269. Thing versus Deathlock. I don't know anything about that either. And then this is part of the Maximum Carnage line. I do remember this.
Yeah.
But this isn't something like this could be found at the dollar bins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It seemed like all of those were about $5 books, except for the secret variant to me. So I don't know how many books in total you got, but
okay, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I think it definitely hit value. You exclude shipping because
there were 8 books in this, and so if you hit it times 5,
that's $40. So.
Yeah. It definitely hit value, but for me, the box wasn't as exciting as it was. It's not a Michael Turner sketch. I really wish it was, because that would be really cool. But that's not the Michael Turner signature on there. And if you guys can see that,
that's a cool book.
That is a cool cover.
Yeah,
I think for me, if we just want to talk about Box Heroes for a second, I actually stopped buying from Box Heroes when they switched their rollout of books. So for some reason, like we got an email, like you probably got a Panda as well. Oh no, you said this was your first Box Heroes box.
Yeah, this is my first box.
So they switched their approach to mystery boxes. So they said, we heard you. We heard what you're looking for. You're looking for more modern stuff in our boxes, which I don't know who was saying that, because if you want modern variants and things, you go to that Spider-Man booth. If you want some old school goodness, a couple of months ago, Box Heroes was filled with 90s books, 80s, even some Silver Age books. I got a Golden Age book one time out of a Box Heroes box, and I rarely see that anymore, except for some early Bronze Age, like that Thing in Deathlock and that Wonder Woman box that you got. So that's why I moved away from them, because they become too much like that Spider-Man booth with the modern books. And then like some of those books, like the Venom, even though that's a fire cover, the Alien and Venom one, that Venom 2, that came out, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. And I mean, in a lot of these,
that's exactly how I feel right there.
Yeah, absolutely. I could have gone to my LCS to come grab these if I wanted them, and got my discount off of it. So, like you were saying, I didn't know that they had changed their approach and gotten more newer stuff. A lot of the stuff, like I said, that I saw from Greg he was getting a lot of 80s, 90s, a lot of older stuff. So that's what really made me think that, you know.
Yeah, when I first came on this, when I started my channel, I was getting the Box Heroes books, and legit out of all these books, so let's say they would have, they were doing 6 books, I believe. And then when they switched their rollout, they went up to 8 books. So they added 2 extra, which is great. But in those books, I would think like out of every one of those boxes, 3 of those went to CGC because they were cool, old school books. And then I just see they got away from that formula. I think they have to take it back to formula, as the Green Goblin said.
Back to formula?
So I will say that I was just responding to someone. $40 is a touch expensive from what I see. You can say shit, but the bottom line is that's money spent. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's tough for sure.
But the way that I look at it is, it's like a lottery ticket. I just bought a lottery ticket for my chance to win at something that I've been looking for in 2021. And so, what better way to get a GP prize for a fraction of the cost of what I would have actually paid straight up for it? You know what I mean? Like, maybe I might get some good hits or not, but that's what you pay for. You pay for the gamble, and I gambled and I lost. So
definitely you have to pay to play. You can't just sit at the table and they're gonna kick you out if you try to get a free drink. So
I will say this: I've paid more for a worse box before, so I will say that's how I feel. Okay, so we're coming to the end of the hour. We can end with this. This is a good question. How do you guys feel about raffles compared to mystery boxes? Because you're getting, a raffle ticket regardless, but with mystery boxes, you also get books. So how do you guys feel about raffles versus, I guess, junk books is what B. Remy says. How do you guys feel about that?
I mean, for me, I'm not opposed to raffles, but raffles aren't my thing. At least when you throw down $40 for a Box Heroes box, at least you got comics out of it, and you can try to move those. You can try to send them to people. You can AOK them. With a raffle, if you don't win, you just wasted $20 or whatever it is.
Yeah, and I stopped doing raffles because I wasn't winning any of the raffles. So I found myself putting myself in a raffle for 30, 40, 25, sometimes some as low as 10, but I'm grabbing like 3 spots. So I'm buying in for 30 and I'm not winning anything. So I'm just throwing all this money and I don't have anything to show for it. At least with mystery boxes, I've got some comics that I have, you know what I mean? Plus that ticket to get into that GP prize. So I don't know. For me, I always like the mystery box game just because I've got something to show for the lottery ticket that I just purchased.
Yeah, definitely. I think for me with raffles, the last straw was Comic Book Poser. So yeah, he was raffling off his Venom 3 first print, and I bought 13 slots just so he can close out the raffle. And I thought I was gonna get it, and I lost, and I was just like, I'm done with raffles. I'm done with raffles.
Dang. Both are gambles, but raffles have no kickback. I will say this. I feel like people that say they like raffles are the people that win them. And the people that do not like raffles are like me, because I've done some raffles before too. Never win. Yeah. Same thing with mystery boxes. I've done so many mystery boxes and never won anything good. It makes me not want to get them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you guys for coming on. And what do you guys got going on your channel coming up in the next week or so? I know, Panda, you are going live today, right?
Yeah, I'm going live here in about an hour. I've got my Sunday mail call and hangout. I do plan on doing a edited video about B. Ramey's mystery box, so look out for that. Hopefully that'll come out. I'm hoping on Tuesday. Just trying to find the time to shoot it, to edit. And I've got this new computer because one of my GPs that I won, I actually sold off for a really pretty penny. It was that one from Chino and Manny. I won that 9.4 Ultimate Fallout 4. Turned it into a 9.8 from our comic book presser, comic_pressing at Instagram. And he turned it into a 9.8, and I was able to sell it for hundreds of dollars more, and I was able to get the kind of equipment that I needed to help me out with editing these videos and shooting these things and going live. So I think it was a really good investment in this YouTube thing. So
what about you, DJ LINX? You going back to more everyday daily content Monday through Friday coming up this week?
I'm gonna try. Of course, we got some mystery boxes, so I got a mystery box video dropping tomorrow. I think I'm got CGC unboxing on Tuesday and something else on Wednesday. I'm trying to switch it up. I'm trying not to do all mystery boxes all the time. I'm trying to switch it up. Throw a CGC video in there, a figure video, a new comic book day video, and then I might take Friday off. Friday's been killing me because I work so much. So yeah, just stay tuned. Hit me up for your daily mystery box content.
I will say this. The YouTube comic book community is craving someone to take Alex Wink Inc.'s spot as the mystery box guy. DJ LINX and Panda are doing a pretty good job trying to take over. That is for sure. I will say I'm going to go back to more daily content as well, like I have been doing every week. I think what I'm going to start doing is taking every Saturday off, though. I'm going to try to do Sunday through Friday, at least one video or a live video every single day. I got a top 10 video coming out tomorrow. I got a TMNT Last Ronin coming out Tuesday. I got another top 10 video coming out Wednesday. I got my Thursday night chat. Friday, I should have an unboxing. And then Saturday, obviously I'm going to take that day off. So
Nice.
Panda was going to bid on my New Mutants 87 newsstand, but that was crazy.
Dude, okay, so I hit a punch because he had a New Mutants 87, and it was in pretty good condition. But man, he started adding more books to it.
Oh,
People were adding, or people kept bidding more and more, and dude ended up with $4,500 at the very end. So I was like, I'm out. Once you put in that other book after the 87, I was out. I was just going for the 87. But man, that was a crazy auction.
maybe we'll get DJ LINX on our next Burke Fam auction because I think we should try to do it every single month because it was a good time. Everyone got to sell a little bit of stuff, whether you made $50, $100, or like I think Dave made $400+. So I mean, I think we're gonna try to do that every single month going forward. So maybe DJ LINX will be on the next one.
Yeah, I wanted to be on. Excuse me, I wanted to be on this one, but just work has been killing me. So hopefully, in February things will cool down and I'll be able to join. But I was watching, I was supporting. I was thinking about pulling the trigger on that Eternals run, but I thought it was just for the 9.6. But then when he said all of it, I was like, ah.
I feel you. The auction was great. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Well, thank you everyone for joining. I had a great time. Thank you, Panda and DJ LINX, for coming on. Thank you really quickly to my channel members in a family tier. We got Remy Studios, Legion of Comics, who's here in the chat. Remy Studios was earlier. DJ LINX, here's on the panel, is one of my family tier members. Mike V, the cover collector, Slotted Up 503, Deep Dive Comics, Flash 6792, the comic book poser, Selwyn Collectibles Lounge, and Cadrano Prince. Thank you guys for being a family tier. Friend tier, we got Coco Love Chevy. And thank you to everyone in a supporter tier as well. That includes Adrian and Awesome316. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I had a great time. And as always, go Cats, Cowabunga, and it's Morphin time.